What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, CamATL, and welcome back to another Prizepicks video with your boy. Drop a like down below because I already know you're going to love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment anything in the comment section and enter your name into the $50 giveaway I do every single week on this channel. Update to the updates coming to Props Made Easy for y'all. I know I told y'all earlier in the week we are adding a shit ton of sportsbooks this week. Our developers are on that and getting it all going and making sure it's all smooth. We're going to be testing it for a day or two just to make sure everything is running smoothly and consistently, and then we will be dropping it for everybody else. So we're definitely hoping to have it done by Monday at the latest. I would love for it to be done today, but hey, I'm not a developer and I gotta let them do their thing. You feel what I'm saying? So, but a lot of cool stuff coming to, a lot of new sportsbooks coming to Props Made Easy. A little bit of a different layout on the main screen. It's gonna be sick. So definitely excited for that. So yeah, let's get straight into it. All right, looking at the plays on the prop tool, today we have a single game. We have the Pacers New York game going on today. So that's the game we're going to focus on. Now, when you look at that game, the absolute best value in that game is Obi Toppin's points under 9.5. The value, the PME consensus odds, are on the under at minus 131 when you average all sports books together. Projections 9.46, a minus 0.04 projection. So not only do you have the minus 131 odds on the under, which isn't too big, but you also have the projection on the under as well. So at the end of the day, the more boxes you could check, the better. As I've always said, look, if you could play plays that are EV, those are already going to be the better value plays out of anything else, right? But then if you add EV and then you add a solid projection source and projected stats as well to kind of verify, yeah, this is also on the same side, you're checking even more boxes in the process. And the more of those that you could check, the better off you are. And that's why people have so much consistent success with Props Made Easy, especially if they're playing those big odds of minus 140 plus. You're going to consistently see a lot of success. Alec Burks on the other side of this game, points assists under 12.5 at minus 130 PME consensus odds. Projection of 10.59 a minus 1.91. There's not a ton of value in this Pacer New York game at the moment. I would recommend you keep refreshing throughout the day and checking on this game and seeing if any great value pops in or the PME consensus odds get to that range that we like to see, around minus 138 or more. And then get it. But for now, I kind of sit back on NBA and wait for something good to come in. Jalen Brunson points over 17.5 is a one sportsbook differential for the NBA first half. His line's 18.5 other places. That's a one sportsbook differential. Tyrese Halliburton points under 10.5. He's 9.5 in other sportsbooks first half, a minus one. So those are the two plays that you could go with there. Looking at MLB, Tristan McKenzie pitching outs under 15.5. PME consensus odds have the under at minus 136. Projections 15.39 on minus 0.11. Again, you have the better juice on the under at minus 136. You have the projection that's under as well. You're just checking as many boxes as you can. Kyle Hendricks hits allowed over 4.5 at minus 133 PME consensus odds. Projection of 5.42 is 0.92 projection differential. So the first thing that these plays, just to reiterate to people who aren't sure, the first thing that these plays are ranked off of are the PME consensus odds. The higher the juice on the PME consensus odds, the higher they will rank here. But they also have to have a projection that's on the same side of those PME consensus odds. So the PME consensus odds are heavy on the under. The projection has to be under as well compared to this line. Okay? And then after they're ranked by their PME consensus odds, they're then ranked from the best. If they're matched, as you can see, minus 133, minus 133, minus 133, these are ranked by highest projection differentials, 0.92, 0.41, minus 0.26. Okay? So they're first ranked by PME consensus odds. We want the best EV we can get, regardless of projection differential. And then once they're matched, they're also ranked by projection differential, so you can get the best out of that as well. So it's really built to make it incredibly easy to just come in and immediately know the best value, okay? And if you're playing those minus 138s and you're being patient, you're playing minus 138s or more, even minus 140s or more if you're that patient. And, you know, all of your slips are just minus 140s or more, and they have projection differential on the same side. Like, come on. Obviously, you're going to do better. You know what I mean? Christian Scott, Lizardo, under first inning runs allowed. Both of them, Christian Scott, I don't believe, has had any from last season, so that's why his numbers are 0. But Lizardo's a fantastic pitcher and should do well in the first inning as well. Both offenses hit the ball horribly in the first inning last season. Under on Christian Scott and Lizardo, first inning runs allowed. The best over would be Simeon Richardson and Tristan McKenzie, but honestly, both offenses didn't score a ton of runs, didn't hit the ball very hard. I'm just going to go with the under of Christian Scott Lizardo as my first inning runs. All right, taking a look at WNBA. Brittany Sykes, points plus rebounds over 20.5. Her line's 21.5 for points and rebounds other places. A 1 sportsbook differential. Brittany Sykes over points and rebounds of 20.5 is the play there. For NHL, Brock Boser. Shots on goal under 2.5. Minus 135 PME consensus odds on the under. Projection of 2.48, a minus 0.02. And then the over on Tarasenko. Shots on goal over 1.5 at minus 131 PME consensus odds on the over. Projection of 2.13 is 0.63. For MMA, we've had some huge value throughout the week. Now things are starting to tighten a little bit. Angela Hill, significant strikes under 79.5. Is still a minus 5 sportsbook differential, though. You can go the under there. Lerone Murphy, fight time, minutes, over 20 minutes, 24 minutes is the line on other sportsbooks, a 4 sportsbook differential like the over on his fight minutes for Lerone. And that's really it there. Taking a look at tennis, nothing really for tennis. For PGA, at the top of the list, we have Rory McIlroy strokes over 68.5. Bryson DeChambeau strokes over 69.5. And then Max Homa strokes over 69.5. Those are the absolute best. Those are all minus 150s or more right now. Nothing up for soccer. For Call of Duty, the best value is Estriel. Map 1 through 3 kills under 54.5. His line's 51 on other sportsbooks. A minus 3.5 differential between the books there. Love Estriel under on Prizepicks at 54.5. Lucky for Miami, map 1 through 3 kills over 47.5 is a 2.5 sportsbook differential. Look at all that value. 2 and up. So many 2 and ups. I mean, you have a handful of 2.5s or more. Definitely get these Call of Duty values in. Great value here with these 2.5s, and especially the 3.5. Love Astrio. Oh, sorry. Skipped over League of Legends. Nothing for League of Legends. Anyway, for CS2, again, 2 sportsbook differentials or more. Normally what I like to target personally. I'm just telling you how I like to use the tool. You can use it any way you want. But that's the way I usually will use the tool. When it comes to these the sports that don't have projections, which are going to be esports and soccer and a few others, then you go off sportsbook differential. The higher, the better. So I normally target 2 or higher when it comes to esports on my slips. I don't really go any lower than that unless I absolutely have to and there's nothing available. Then I'll take what's best. But at the end of the day, Andu, map 1 and 2 kills under 32.5, 30.5 on other sportsbooks on minus 2. And then Brute Monster, map 1 and 2 kills over 28.5 at a 2 sportsbook differential there. Great value there. And then Risk, map 1 and 2 kills over 23.5. Fuck it, let's go 3. All right, so we got the over on Brute Monster of 28.5, over on Risk for 23.5, and then Andu under 32.5. Last but not least for Valorant, we have a 2. GMD, map 1 and 2 kills under 27.5 at a minus 2 sportsbook differential. And then we have a minus 1.5, but it's the same team, TSM, so I'm just going to play the 2 at GMD. All right, let's do a recap of what we got on tap. For basketball, because we only have 1 game on tap today, right now the value was better for this game yesterday or whatever, but as you know, Prizepicks been dropping these lines days in advance, so because of that, a lot of these lines are gone. A lot of the amazing lines are gone by the day of the game, which is why you should be a Proximate Easy member. You can grab it days in advance. But what's left on the board for us is Obi top in points assists over 10.5 at minus 129. It's the absolute best option here. Projection of 10.8. A 0.3 projection differential, and then Precious Achiuwa turnovers over 0.5 at minus 128. Not amazing value. Normally I'm looking at minus 138s or more, and now we're having to take minus 129 in the video. So just because I put a play in the video doesn't mean you have to play it. I'm just trying to give y'all something, and the best of the best right now is very tight lines. Jalen Brunson points over 17.5 at a 1 sportsbook differential for NBA first half. For MLB, Tristan McKenzie pinching outs under 15.5, minus 136 PME consensus odds. Kyle Hendricks hits allowed over 4.5 at minus 133. Again, these odds are not normally what we would want to target Okay, obviously they're at the top of the list, yes, and they're going to be good plays, yes, but your odds are even higher if you can focus on that minus 138 or more PME consensus odds usually, and that will pop in as the day goes on. I'm just giving y'all a video and talking over a few plays. Doesn't mean you have to lock these in right now. You can wait. If you're a PME member, you can wait and grab the absolute best value as it comes in, and that's what I definitely recommend you do. MLB first inning under, Christian Scott and Luzardo, first inning runs allowed. WNBA, we have Brittany Sykes, points plus rebounds, over 20.5. NHL, we have Brock Boser, shots on goal, over 2.5 at minus 135 PME consensus odds on the under. MMA, under on Angela Hill, significant strikes of 79.5. Lerone Murphy, fight time in minutes, over 20 minutes at a 4 sportsbook differential there. That's rare that we have a fight time that high. That's interesting. We have 3 options for PGA. Rory McIlroy, Bryson DeChambeau, and Max Homa all over their strokes at minus 150 odds. Great odds on the overs there. For Call of Duty, we have the under on Astrial, map 1 through 3 kills, under 54.5, minus 3.5 sportsbook differential. Out of everything that's going on, Call of Duty is the best value on tap today. League of Legends, Dota, nothing. CS2, we have the Andu, map 1 and 2 kills, under 32.5. Brute Monster, map 1 and 2 kills, over 28.5. And then for Valorant, we have GMD, map 1 and 2 kills, under 27.5. As always, thank y'all for joining me. Like I said, we have a lot of new sportsbooks dropping at Props Made Easy by Monday at the latest. Okay, so we have Better, we have Sleeper, we have all those sportsbooks that people have been asking us for the longest time. And that's the biggest thing for Props Made Easy, is that it's very, very important, especially now that I'm part owner in this. It's very, very important that this thing is for the people. Whatever y'all need to make y'all more comfortable in your research process, things that you normally like to look at, we want to make sure that you're able to have here at Props Made Easy and not have to search many different places. We want to give y'all exactly what y'all want, while also giving y'all the top-notch data that Props Made Easy does. Props Made Easy shows you the top data in the industry, not only in EV, but also shows you projection differential as well to make your plays just backed by a ton of data. And on top of that, we just continue to make adjustments and changes to cater towards the player. And that's what it's all about for y'all. So anything that y'all ever want, as you guys know, you have all these sportsbooks coming. That's what the main thing that's been asked for is better in these other sportsbooks. Those will be dropping here soon. Anything that y'all could ever want that also you feel like could help y'all with even more data, let us know. And we'll be on top of it. Let customer service know at Props Made Easy. Hit them up, and we'll all talk about it and figure out how we can make that happen for you. All right. Thank y'all for joining me as always, man. Happy Friday. Y'all be safe this weekend, and I'm out. Peace.